Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready. We put it on. Yeah. Here, come sit right here. Sit good.
Ivan, today's the day I've dreamed of my entire life. This is harder than I thought. Growing up, I always loved watching Disney movies where the princess falls in love with her prince. And today I'm living that fairy tale. Seemingly so naturally, you walked into my life 7 years ago, and it's never been the same.
This should come as a surprise to no one, but Kelly grew up kind of a princess. She could be overdramatic sometimes, played the damsel in distress a few too many times, and was always looking for a Prince Charming. And lo and behold, there he is.
She's like, I'm crying. I can't. I'm sorry. She's like,
Together, Kelli and Ivan are the perfect pair. If you ever spent time with them, you know it's impossible not to have fun within their company. Their love and humor is infectious, even though I somehow miss that funny gene with you guys. I am so thankful that you both walked into my life 5 years ago, and I have no doubt the best is truly yet to come. I can't wait to watch for your love for each other and your family continue to grow. I've never known Kelli without Ivan, and I'm so glad I will never have to.
She's a rider. I was hoping she wouldn't go first. Ellie Brooks, the light of my life, my muse, my greatest joy, my soon-to-be wife. You're the reason I wake up every day smiling. And I want to continue being the reason you go to bed with a smile every night.
better be a puppy. Ivan, you have to be one of the most genuine and sincere people I've ever met in my life. We joke around and we roast each other daily. But at the end of the day, I trust you with my life. You are nothing short of Prince Charming, Kelli's fairy tale come true.
I had the opportunity to sit down with Kelli and Ivan several times before their big day, and one thing really stood out to me. Their relationship has been built and reinforced by choice. Every date they said yes to, every move or job transfer they took, even the very details of this ceremony and wedding was a choice they made together. Now that doesn't mean that all of their choices have been simple or easy, but they actively chose to make them together. In fact, we're all here today to witness them making a lifelong choice together. Kelli and Ivan, are you ready to get married? Okay.
Is this the part where we go, she said yes to the dress?
Yes.
You look stunning.
Love you.
Love you too. You look great. Wow, that is gorgeous. Don't be crying.
Don't watch the cufflinks. I've never worn cufflinks in my life.
I'm so sorry I put all glitter.
It's Kelly will probably get £1 million of glitter on me, so it's alright.
Yeah. Love you.
I love you too. You ready?
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Born ready.
I'm ready.
You prepped me.
Ready to let you go.
Oh God. Stop. Damn, I wasn't ready for that. Okay. Do it. I have to wait to touch you, right?
No.
What? Oh, I don't know how this works. It's my first wedding.
Right, I forgot. I've done this before.
And can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So beautiful.
You can't see my butt. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Well, my boobs are popping.
This is gonna be a challenge. much to dance with, but
That's why I said when the twirl, it's gonna hit you.
yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't be the man I am today without you by my side, showing me how to love through the good, the bad, and the amazing.
You've been my rock and have given a light to my life. You've become my sunshine. We've chosen each other every day and loved each other through the best and toughest times.
It has been 7 crazy years, and we still have our entire lives ahead of us together. Kelly Brooks, I loved you then, I love you now, and I will always love you. Never went back.
So from the words of Winnie the Pooh, as soon as I saw you, I knew a grand adventure was about to begin. I love you guys. Mi vida, mi corazón, mi alma, my life, my heart, my soul. I love you so fiercely.
You both have reached so many heights by raising each other up over the years, and it's exciting to know that it's still just the beginning for you two.
Kelly and Ivan, if you will please join pinkies. Ivan, do you pinky promise to give yourself to Kelly in marriage with kindness, respect, and unconditional love? If so, please answer with, I do.
I do.
Kelly, do you pinky promise to give yourself to Ivan in marriage with kindness, respect, and unconditional love? If so, please answer, I do.
I do.
Keep protecting each other, keep loving each other, and it's just getting started for you two. I love you guys. Congratulations.
Now, friends and family, you have all bared witness today with Kelly and Ivan as they have expressed vows, given and received rings, and pinky promised their commitments to each other. In exchange, they're asking you all to continue to love and support them together as their story continues to unfold. If you are all willing to do that, please answer with, I will. By the power vested in me and the love shared by the couple, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Kelly and Ivan, you may seal your happily ever after with a kiss. It's my honor to introduce to you Mr. Ivan Rodriguez and Mrs. Kelly Strode Rodriguez.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
I'm sobbing.
it's okay. You know, it's pretty good.
That was beautiful. I'm
Thanks.
so happy. I think I'm gonna cry just for the like. I think the rest of the night, maybe. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
I'm in awe. I love everything about that.
Dusty, I've got some issues, man.
You're gonna just cry. Is that
So
your
I was
issue?
trying to turn off my my film brain, but I couldn't because there was just so many shots I didn't even know you got. I'm just looking, I'm like, holy shit, that just looks so good.
Yeah.
Like you were really doing your thing that day, man. And that edit is just, oof, that's awesome, man. The music cut. I'm a big music guy. This music could make or break a story, and that was perfect, man.
It told the story just like we wanted. I mean that's just what we wanted. So I'm so happy.
Oh God.
Thank you so much for just loving our wedding as much as we did. That's really special. It's really special. I'm very excited. I'm gonna watch it like 5 more times tonight. I'm gonna disappear for an hour. Ivan's gonna be like, Kelly, where did you go? I'll be like, I have no idea. I'm in the room crying in the fetal position. I need to regain my self-control. Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
So you know,
I
it's funny,
relived it.
music wise, I actually found the song back in, I think it was like November. I was actually looking for music for a different film. And found that the track on the front end, that's the one I used on the trailer, and I had that one pretty much planned in. We're actually really going into the day. I had that one, but with it being a longer one, I was going to need. I could either take the original track and spread it out, which sort of works, but not really, or I was going to have something else to put in there. And I found that second track back in November, and was like, nope, Ivan Kelli, nope, that one. That one's gonna sit on the server for a little bit until I get to that one.
That's like I can't think of another way that you could have picked a better song because that's exactly what we were looking for.
Yeah.
Like both of them just worked so well together. The transition to that too, just
I love my dress twirls.
Listen, that is probably one of my favorite transitions in the whole thing. I was going through all of it, and I had, because you did it in the morning, and I was like, first off, in and of itself, this is sick, just as a transition, just as like a wipe or something. And then you did it again in the reception, basically the same framing. I mean, like, maybe like an inch off or something like that, but essentially the same whatever. I was like, oh, these are going together. This is we're doing this. Together. Like, yeah, I literally, when I was putting it together, I took those 2 clips and put those at the end. I was like, those are going there. Like, those are going to go there. Like, that's where we're going to save those for the end.
You're like, I have no idea where the other like 9 minutes are.
Yeah,
but
I know that 10 seconds. Yeah.
Or 10, I know where 10 seconds are.
Yeah.
You build around that transition.
You know what's funny is that's actually usually how I do films. Not around transitions specifically, but around specific shots. Like the one where Ivan, on the back end of your vows, like where you're talking to her and basically saying like I'm paraphrasing, but like I loved you then, I love you now, and love you forever. I actually built around that shot because it specifically wanted because it was a shot of like shooting past the girls to you when you're doing your vows, and like the light comes in like just at the right spot for like when you're talking. I was like, boop. So literally that's typically how I'll do it, is I'll like go about 30 seconds at a time and basically build. I do the audio first, but then I'll build around like specific shots to go with specific points. And then the rest, because the rest of it I can, if I've got this and this, I can piece those together with kind of this. Sorry, that's all technical stuff.
Oh no,
that's why we wanted you, man, because we know that you're that crafty. Like you just care that much about your work. So
yeah. And we are not going to forget about the review. I was talking with Ivan and I was like, I want to see the film so I know what like we can rave about, because we knew that it was going to be good, but I was like, I want to give specifics to people. So I'm really just like so excited. When I put it up on Facebook and everything, of course I'm going to tag you, but I will probably put the review on it as well.
Sure.
For anybody that's like looking, and I'm going to post it on Wedding Connection too. Because like, wow.
Yeah, so we knew you were going to be good, but I knew you were going to be great at the wedding when you kept showing me your shots. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, you could show me your shots and be like, oh, check this out. And it could be like something that I'm just like, yeah, it's okay. But you were showing me, I'm like, oh, man, those are great. Hell yeah.
I think Skylar got a picture of him
Oh,
showing you
yeah.
a shot.
Oh no.
I have to send it to you. It's funny because you're showing him and he's like, I just know that he was like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So, well, and like that's kind of part of it where like the well, I mean, I know I told you guys like the goal is y'all like get married and have fun. You know what I mean? Like that's what y'all need to be doing that day. So like if I'm doing photo, then I'll have engagement photos that I can kind of like not rapport is what I'm looking for. Like build trust with, you know what I mean? Like I can get you guys in front of a camera, you see the photos, like, oh, he knows what he's doing, not worried about it. You know what I mean? Film's a little different because there's not, I mean, people do engagement videos, but I don't usually do a whole lot of them. So like with film, all really going off of on the day is consult, you know, detail meeting, that, you know what I mean? But there's no like, hey, I have you in front of a camera and you see it. So I just, and well, and honestly, I just like showing it stuff. But honestly, part of why I always want to show stuff is because like I want like, I don't know, like I want you guys to be able to see it, you know what I mean? And like, oh my gosh, that's awesome, that's great, like, you know what I mean? And then because then 20 minutes after that, when I'm like, hey, do this, and it sounds weird, you already trust me, so you do it. And y'all not worried about it, you know? Like, I don't know. But
I mean, that drone shot, that every single time my mom, which by the way, my mother has told everybody in her office. She works at the hospital, so she works with so many different departments, and she's patient experience, so she knows like a lot of people. And they're like, your daughter just got married. She's like, yeah, you want to see the video? Like, you want to see the sneak peek? And she's like, I cry every single time that like I watch it with somebody else. And she's like, in the last shot of just the alleyway, she said everybody raves. I mean, like raves about it every single time. They're like, I can't believe that they got that shot and all this stuff. I was like, you know, that's the one shot that I knew I was crazy for being like, I think I want it, but wow, that's it, just having that, like that, it's nobody else has that.
I didn't even know you flew the drone during the ceremony. When I saw that shot, I was like, whoa.
no, well, it's not during the ceremony. It's just before everybody got there, but you can't really tell from 400 feet in the air.
Well, we're watching it again.
Yeah. It I haven't flown one during a ceremony yet, just because most people they don't want to get. I totally get it, and like people don't want to get distracted by like the noise and stuff. So I haven't been able to like really like sought to fly a drone, but I will say you guys are the first couple that I've ever done the shot like through for the personal vows versus like just the back recording and never going back. We'll do the back recording, obviously, but like never not gonna do that. Like it's just so
when we were watching it, I was like, oh, I like that angle.
I love that. I'll have you know, every wedding that has personal vow that has had personal vows since then, I've done that with, because of how much I like that day was like, this is just like this is just so good. Like this is
wow. Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, all of the different shots and everything are just so fun, and I love that you got the limbo. And my crown almost falling off, but I think it's funny because I look back at that and I remember I remembered the limbo, but I guess I didn't remember actually like making it through in my dress. And I'm like, wow, that's impressive. Like I made it. But everybody will love my great uncle with the
was that the gentleman with the glasses?
Yes, that's my Uncle Bob.
Dope. Okay, cool. I thought he was a grandpa, which I guess he's a great uncle, so he's somebody's grandpa, I'm sure. But I saw him with a stick, and I was like, yes, just keep going, grandpa. You're doing like, yes, this is what the people at home want to see. So
Yeah, it's funny because he went to my parents' wedding back in 1990,
Mhm.
and they're like, "Well, he didn't dance at our wedding," and I was like, "Well, I guess
That's
he
just
didn't
more
have good
fun.
enough music
Yeah,
because he was dancing at ours."
yeah. When it's,
But yeah, that's very funny.
yeah.
That was
When
a perfect shot.
when it's like the reception part's cool because you understand like where you like went under the limbo but don't exactly remember like you remember the limbo but don't remember like actually going through it. Like that's the cool part is getting to the oh yeah that happened. You know what I mean? Like because you kind of
Yeah.
30,000 foot view generally remember what happened, but like getting to see like the specifics of it. Yeah, yeah. Um, oh,
Incredible.
guys,
Really, truly just like, wow, I'm in awe, honestly.
Yeah.
I no words. Like
nice.
it was so nice to just be able to not worry too. So
Oh yeah. This entire time we're eager to see it, but of course we know it's gonna be good. So
yeah, definitely worth the how many months has it been? 5? 5, right? Wait, when did
I don't
October,
know.
November,
Yeah,
December?
we have our 6 month coming up.
Yeah, yeah, our 6 month our 6 months is coming up. Totally worth the 5 month wait. Like,
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
yeah. Thanks. The this well the fall was crazy honestly, and it's one of the it's well I think I was telling you the other day it's kind of it's this balance of that like I want to get stuff out to people and get stuff out and get it to them as quickly as I can, but then the other side of it is like I don't I'm never gonna just I never want to just slap it together but like okay here it is okay cool great back like I
Yeah, it's so
you know
worth it to have it later in exactly how you envisioned it,
yeah
like coming out. Definitely.
yeah yeah this thing's definitely going on the website. Yeah,
Nice.
that's
Oh, yeah.
happening. That's
Promote it everywhere. Do what you got to do.
that's happening. Yeah. Yeah. There's you guys and there's like one other wedding from the fall that both of them day of I was like, yep, yep, this is yep. Because it's not even I mean, like the visuals are cool, obviously, like the drone shot and stuff, but it's the like I love that you guys were really intentional. And not that other people don't have some level of intentionality. 'Cause that sounds bad, but like you guys were really, really intentional with like all of the details and your vows and you know what I mean? Like you like y'all how do I want to say this? You guys made telling a story really, really easy. Like it wasn't difficult to like to bring something together between you guys and the speeches and the that music box, that genuinely one of my favorite things.
That's a great sound.
Well, so you don't know this, but during the reception, I went downstairs and got it from the room and
Oh,
took it outside so it was away from the reception and then used my recorder and played it to get like a full recording of all of it. Because I knew I wasn't entirely sure because what tipped me off was the morning where you opened it and you started playing it and then you almost cried and I was like, well, actually, what's funny is I told Allie I was like, hey, am I
yeah.
gonna be able to get down here later? Because I'm gonna need to record that. And she's like, oh yeah, sure, it should be open. I'm like, cool, awesome, great. So towards the end of the reception, I went down there and got it and just took it out like behind like near the tracks, not near the tracks, but like out that way. So it didn't get the reception in it, and then just literally just opened it or set my recorder down and just like played it to get the like the full whatever of it. Yeah, you know.
That's awesome. Yeah, yeah, he got me with that one.
Mhm.
Everybody laughs at that where I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it right now. I'm not going to do it right now.
Yeah.
Everybody laughs at that opening of the video.
Yeah. What's what's funny is actually that was my wife. I was putting it together and I was showing her, I was like, hey, thoughts on this? Because she just sees things differently than I do. And she actually helps. She doesn't do as much of the editing, but she'll do a lot of the culling and like the organizing the footage and stuff for me, kind of help me with that aspect of it. And so she had seen a lot of the footage and we were kind of putting together and whatever. She's like, because I had the music, but I didn't have that shot. And she's like, hold on, no, go get this shot and put that there. And I was like, yes, perfect. So as much as I want to take credit for that was actually my wife. She was the one that was like, we need to put that shot there, and then this whole thing to go down. Like, you need to start editing because you got eyes for it.
Yeah, we love the sneak peek.
Yeah.
I could not have loved this more. It just wow. Yeah. We're gonna watch it like 4 more times before the night's over.
So